Microphone checker 1 2 1 2. Two kings from the Queen City, cause we got what it takes to rock the mic right.
Yeah.
And where we at with it? Episode 30.
Episode 30 piece.
We got a 30 piece out this bitch.
We got 30.
That's
man.
Another milestone up in this bitch.
Date, yep.
You know, 30 years of living is a milestone.
30 days.
What?
Yeah.
What? 30? Who's jersey number 30?
You got me.
Yeah, I can't think of him right now.
That's one of those numbers that, like, they stayed away from for some reason.
Yeah. But we try to reverse it, you know, make it golden for whatever it's worth.
32, 33, they like those.
We like those. Well, so I guess, you know, we'll do it the golden style, right? Mm-hmm. So the first voice you hear is none other than Perseus, a.k.a. Pro, a.k.a. DJ Mute, a.k.a. Prolific, a.k.a. Pro Black.
Get him.
A.k.a.
What else?
A.k.a. Mr. Wingstop Lover, a.k.a. the one that will snatch you up if you don't shut up.
That part. That way. Straight like that.
I'm going to keep it light. I'm just going to pass it to my man, let him do his thing.
Shit, this way you got Drew.
All right.
A.K.A. Philly.
No doubt.
A.K.A. Philly Dot.
All right.
A.K.A. DJ Philly Dot.
No doubt.
Philly the Don.
No doubt.
Damn. A.K.A. Black Hippie. You know what I'm saying? Slim Philly.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Man Boy.
Ooh.
Hey, that's shout out to Snowfall.
Shout out to So Small.
Shit, we out here, man. That's all I'm trying to say.
That's all we have to say.
I got a lot of them. A lot of aliases, man. You get any, like, old school aliases when you was like a kid?
Yeah, I think for me it was like what my grandfather used to call me Pike. Of course, my last name Roach, because niggas at, you know, middle school, elementary school, whatever, they couldn't get past that.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
P.
That would make sense. Yo,
Yeah,
it is.
P Dip.
Yeah.
You know.
P Dip.
Yeah,
What's
I kind of like that. I don't know. One of the homies hit me up one day. Shout out to DG. He put that name out. Big Head, of course. And if we go deeper than that, my mom used to call me nigga. Short neck nigga. Moody little shit.
That ain't an alias, bro. She said called you nigga.
Yep.
Damn.
Moody little shit.
Shout out to moms.
Little asshole. Yeah. Shout out to moms.
Them seem to come from the heart though.
They did. They
like
did.
They had a story behind them.
I think it's more so, you know, I could be, you know, a bit much to deal with, especially when I was a kid.
Yeah. Man, what kid, man? I was the same way.
Yeah. How about nicknames for you? What was it?
Man, I had a little bit. I'm trying to think, man. I had fucking cat, man. I can hear the shit. So I had, you know, because I had Philly. I grew up on Philly, you know, because I was born in Philly, so that stuck with me. Then I had, I think I had Knucklehead or Can't Take Risks for a Ride or something like that.
Okay.
Peanut, because my head sometimes it has a little shape. When I was younger, it had a little peanut shape. So I got called Peanut.
Sure. Yeah, we was growing in our heads.
Yeah, but that's a Drew, you know, Drewski. I get Drewski sometimes. Philly, P sometimes for Philly.
P, okay.
Yeah. Shit. The GOAT.
No doubt.
You know, the one. That nigga. I'm him. I get all that. Even at a young age.
You was him.
Yeah. I got a bunch of nicknames.
He
If
was
you call
that
me
nigga.
by my government.
Yeah. It's personal. Yeah. If a nigga come up to me, you know, say my whole government. Yeah.
It's you know me from.
Yeah, you know me from somewhere, and you got some beef to get off your chest. What is it?
What's that about?
You know what I'm saying?
Figure out what's going on.
Yeah. What you trying to tell me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's what I'll tell you, the Drew of Philly.
Drew of Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? Beyond that. Yeah, shit. Life was good, you know, as a kid growing up with them nicknames. And so, yeah. Fast forward to now. What? Are we supposed to pick up from last week when it comes to? I know we was getting ready to talk about our top R&B groups or something like that.
We was gonna get into it. Yeah, we can get into it.
Yeah.
I think that's a topic we ain't touched yet.
True.
For sure.
Like the top ones.
Yet.
Yeah, not as of yet. Not that I could think of.
Into a list situation.
Right.
You know, because today R&B ain't really hit. Yeah, it ain't really it right now. It hasn't been it for like 10 years, 10, 15. Not true R&B.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah. There's only a few people keeping it alive.
Mm-hmm. I would say ever since R. Kelly got trapped in that shit, it's when R&B just went on.
I see what you did there.
That's crazy, right?
That's wild.
You would hate to think that's what happened, but
he got trapped.
They took him out. And they took R&B out.
He got trapped. Not in the closet though.
Usher trying to, slide moonwalk his way through this shit. But I mean, he's roller skating now. So it ain't it no more.
Yeah, he too busy snatching niggas' girls, man.
He missed the
Word to Keke Palmer.
Man, shout out to Usher for that one, boy.
Man,
this is summertime.
It was perfect for the hot boy summer. What else can we expect?
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Boyfriend,
your man should. Boyfriend should have known better than to let her go to an Usher concert by herself in the first goddamn place. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
He should have been there front and center like, nah, nigga. It probably wouldn't have done nothing. But hey, at least you would have had some dignity.
Yeah. You see what be happening at these Chris Brown concerts?
Oh yeah, for sure.
They go there for
it's not talking about VIP status.
They paying to get that
for that.
Shit. They paying him money. That's
Damn.
crazy. You pay him money to take pictures with your ass and who knows what else going on. But I'm just saying, they saying pictures is only. But
I mean, you never know. I wouldn't put it past a nigga that loves to do gymnastics in the middle of his set. You know what I'm saying?
Chris Brown?
Yeah.
That boy could dance.
He could dance and he can flip. He can do all this shit.
Me and him, the exact
I think twice about
age.
going up against a nigga like that, when it comes to,
Play basketball.
Oh, yeah, all that shit.
I said, nigga, you are way too talented. He can rap.
And rap. He actually a good rapper, too.
Well, you better stop,
man. Shit. And then, yeah.
Niggas gotta have flaws, man.
And I think that's what? Just like you said, I think that's like the last of that dying breed, right?
Chris Brown, Usher, yup.
Yeah.
Jacquees and all that motherfuckers try to slide in there with some bullshit, but it don't hit like what used to hit back in the day when I'm talking about.
Right.
We know what them hits sound like. Whitney Houston and shit.
And then, and there are some other acts, but I would consider them more so like the underground, more so just intimate R&B and soul, rather than what we used to of mainstream R&B. When I'm thinking of Daniel Caesar, maybe Robert Glasper up in there.
Daniel Caesar's legit.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who other. Khalid.
Khalid, yeah. Bryson Tiller.
Niggas still striving off that one album.
Man, but it came out of nowhere. Was it?
Yeah. Of course, acts like her, LMA, Ari Lennox, of course.
Anderson Paak gets into that R&B pocket too a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I look at Anderson like a different type of act. He's different. He's built different.
Mm-hmm.
He got
like Masego. Ever heard of Masego?
Yeah.
They kind of like the same.
Around that same feel or whatever.
All around just talent shit,
Right. Now, even in notice how the names we're speaking of, they're just more so just the solo acts. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking when it comes to groups, nothing really sticks out to me. As far as like R&B groups that have been holding it down with classics for years.
Out now, hell yeah.
Yeah, and so
B2K still making hits and shit.
We're really going there, dog.
I think now they on them reality shows now.
Pretty much. And Omarion's just walking around unbodied and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he dropped something. A project or something recent.
He probably did. I haven't really been keeping up, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah. If anyone was doing it, but I think he just dropped something.
Yeah.
I'm honest with you.
Well, And so when we think about our list, is it more, well, how far back we're going to go, if I can start with asking that?
Go as far back as you want to go. But as far back as you know, I suppose. As far back as you can go.
Because one of the popular eras would have been like what, early 2000s back to the 90s too?
Is this hip hop or is R&B?
R&B.
R&B. So, yeah, we go back to
hell.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I was about to say my mind could go back to 70s if
Jackson
anything.
5, you know, all that. So, I mean, yeah, I would say go back. Who's the best top 5 R&B? You ain't got to put in a particular order.
Man.
If you ain't got it like that, because I know I probably don't.
Well, that means I would have to condense a whole lot of things. But I think I can do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is no particular order. I'll start with one of them. The first one that comes to my mind, I'm going way back, is Sly and the Family Stone.
Mm.
Sly and the Family Stones, yeah. Of course, you know, an 85er like myself wasn't around when most of the hits was dropping, but I was around enough, you know, old heads to see, they were built different. They meant something.
Yeah.
Totally different to, you know, the world of music in general.
And their impact. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the impact for sure. Some of the music just timeless, you know, it's played up to this day.
Yep.
So if I had to think of another group, Earth, Wind, and Fire, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Let their discography speak for themselves.
Fire.
Just fire. Just
greatest. One of the greatest of all time, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you know you're timeless when you can have one song that basically reaches every cookout for every season moving forward.
Every culture too.
Every culture.
Everybody's listening to that. I play that as a DJ. I play that song often, a lot, everywhere.
Right. Oh man.
Even to this day.
So you already know.
That's how you know the kind of impact you got. Yeah.
Yeah.
50 years later, 40 years later.
40 years later. Now I'm more so speaking for me. So I'll be all over the place as far as like timing, because it's just coming to my head. Boys to Men is in there for me.
Philly.
Yeah, Philly, home city for you. I mean, how many times you gonna find a group where all brothers are, you know, more straight, you know, soulful with their vocals.
Man.
Even the deep voice brothers, Mike. Man. I feel like it would be cheating if I put. No, fuck it. I'm thinking to put. Forgive me for the pause. I'm more so thinking of Isley Brothers. I caught on to them late, you know, because of course, my age and everything. And just growing up, listening to, once again, the old heads, you know, put me on to music like that.
Hey, Ronald Isley, man, he was the original OG pimp. Right?
Oh, for sure.
He came into the game just kind of with that character, but he was smooth with his delivery.
Yes.
Man, he just kind of made songs. When he's telling that story, you can like know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
And then feel him on that. Be like, damn, like he was in that room. He wasn't.
Yeah, we wasn't.
He was just good at what he did.
Yeah. You know, we wouldn't even thought of
performing and singing. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And thinking he's still smooth to this day.
I think him and Charlie Wilson is like one of the OGs who's still making music. Oh
yeah. And it's still, you know, holding notes real strong too. At their age. And
so I think it was at 4. You got one more?
Oh, that was 4. Okay, yeah. So if I had to think of one more, that would probably have to be. Damn, I don't want to cheat like I did last time and put an honorable mention on something, but 112 comes to mind. 112.
Yeah, bad boy. Can't stop.
Can't stop. Won't stop. Bad boy.
Well, they was some singers though. What's his name? Slim. Slim, and then damn, what's his name? Kind of remind me like 112, but they were a lot better, I would think, singing wise.
A lot better than 112. Yeah. Well, and I think about their albums too. All the singles that came off their albums that just hit differently. In more ways than one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my honorable mention. I hate to do that, but I'll do it anyway. Tony.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah. I mean, what else can we say about acts like Raphael Sadiq and then the whole crew was just representing the right way in the R&B world, especially in the 90s. And then the anniversary song, that's just one of them songs where it's just undeniable.
It's classic.
For sure. For sure.
That's a classic one right there, boy.
Yeah, and so.
Good shit.
Hey, I tried.
I think I agree. Most of yours is in my list too, I would say.
Well, give me yours. Let's let you rock.
Yeah, so it go Earth, Wind and Fire. Then it goes The Temptations. Just because of the impact of how they brought and then when they came in and the time they came in.
Yeah.
For black people in music and as a group and bringing them white girls to come to their shows and shit. David Ruffin shit. It's just The Temptations was like, that's legit. So I put them at top. So I said Earth, Wind and Fire, Temptations, and then I'm gonna go Boys and Men.
Okay.
Because I got to.
I mean, it's only right. It's only necessary.
You know what I'm saying? It's song for my mama, but every time, you put that song on, everybody cry. I don't care who
for sure.
You put that song on.
Thug Tears is coming, for sure.
Unless you ain't got no soul, bro.
Man.
You make it through that song, but I don't. So, Boys and Men. And then I'm going to go, I'm going to have to go because I feel you on that 112. I feel you on that one. That's an honorable mention for me, though.
Gotcha.
But just be at the impact, I gotta go be 2K with it.
Damn.
Cause you see what they did they made those white boys with NSYNC and all them be like, all right, we in this game too. We can get the exact same fans y'all got, white girls included. And black people. So we all fuck with it. Just they little lame, they little corny because they were kids, but you can't deny B2K being on there as a
I mean, yeah, I'll let you rock. Yeah.
You said, damn.
Hate to see it.
R&B groups is what we're saying, right?
Right. Hey, that's
we got
you.
different generations.
Hey, who am I to judge?
And then I'm gonna throw at the end Jodeci.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Jodeci there. I was gonna say Blackstreet, but then that's
damn. How the fuck I left Jodeci out is beyond me.
Yeah, I put Jodeci on there.
Yeah.
My lady. It's just how they did it, bro.
Yeah.
Boys, they nice.
And they brought some rough and ruggedness, to their styles too. So
yeah.
That
90s feel, man. So
and I definitely would have Jodeci in top 10 for sure. Maybe it's just me trying to compress most of these groups.
Oh yeah.
Without having to, actually take it 2 days, to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Just off the top of the dome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Impact wise, but yeah, that's it. That's what shit look like.
Hey, shit, that's where we at with it.
I don't think nobody mentioned anybody within the last 10 years, 10, 15 years, I think.
Yeah, as far as like groups,
right.
I mean, if we throw Jagged Edge in the mix, technically.
Destiny's Child, though.
Destiny's Child, too. But, well, for me, that wasn't my style, so.
Yeah, it's all about.
Yeah.
Point of view.
And then TLC was more my style, if anything.
Yeah, TLC.
Yeah.
3LW.
3LW.
Lucy Pearl, I think.
Lucy Pearl, for sure.
iconic shit right there.
Yeah, I mean Jagged Edge, of course.
Jagged Edge.
Yeah,
Jagged Edge.
yeah.
Like
how can we forget about them? It's just that I didn't have that time back then to more so follow all their music.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't get on to the wave till late, if anything.
Yeah, Jagged Edge. That was like my brother's favorite R&B group, and I just kind of was like listen to other things, and then I would happen to listen to Jagged Edge because he was
Right.
shit.
Reggie,
So,
yeah.
Nah, the other one, Daniel.
Okay.
Well, you know that, right? Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Hell yeah, Jagged Edge. But yeah, Jagged Edge, all them little groups back then. 112, like you said.
Yeah.
Day 26, I don't even know if you remember them.
Yeah, I didn't follow them like that,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't know.
Total,
yes.
Yeah. Fugees and shit.
I mean, I consider Fugees hip hop, if anything.
Yeah, man, they on that line. It's so crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, beyond that, yeah, I can't think of anybody else, and I don't even know if there's gonna be anybody that's gonna step up to the plate like that. You know, in today's time.
I doubt it. Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit like that now, man.
Hell no. Hell, R&B now is pretty much like hip hop, well, trap hip hop for the most part.
Yeah, it's like singing hip hop.
Yeah.
Yo, that's it. As soon as T-Pain came in here with that auto tune, bro, it was over for that.
Yeah, and I fuck with some T-Pain too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
he's
like
teeters on that shit. Him and Chris Brown teeter hip hop and R&B, but they both nasty.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
T-Pain. So who you think will win? T-Pain and Chris Brown in a versus type situation?
Shit.
What's the? Now would that be a fight? Like would that be fair?
To me, I don't think it would be a fair fight, even though T-Pain means to the game. Well, he brought something to the game that that you can't deny when it came to auto tuning.
Yep. Man, for sure.
But it's just something about Chris Brown's talent. It's just unwavering, man. You can't put a stamp on it. He would be one I would say he won't be fully appreciated, even though he's getting all the praise in the world. But he won't get his full praise maybe until he's gone.
You talking about Chris Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like how Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. You get too in their personal life, and then it's like fucking personally. But then he dies, and they glorified him at that point.
For sure.
So
everybody will be on his nuts, pause at that point.
Pause. Yo, that's wild. You crazy.
But yeah, that's wild.
I think you're right. I think Chris Brown would win that situation. I think it'd be close. I think T-Pain would put a fight, but just Chris Brown got too much in his bag. He reached different continents and different other type of stuff. Like you can't really go against that and win.
Yeah, and when it comes to the feature game, if I'm thinking of that, that's just another level with Chris Brown too.
Yeah,
everybody and their mama can say they have a Chris Brown song with at a certain point.
That's true.
Yeah, T-Pain too, but it's just like I said, it's just something different with Chris Brown for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to think about that. It would be more so for fitting with Chris Brown and Usher if it came down to that.
Chris Brown and Usher, yeah.
You think that'd be a tight battle, or
that'd probably be a better one.
Like towards Usher, but landslide.
I think Usher. Oh shit, I don't know, man. That's gonna be a tight one. Yeah, it ain't gonna be no landslide, but
I still think
I think Usher got him a little bit.
Yeah,
I think Usher got
and if that Tiny Desk didn't solidify that for him, then I'm not sure what it's going to do.
Chris Brown gonna have to do a Tiny Desk. See what we got working with.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Man.
I bet you that Tiny Desk he gonna kill it though.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
That boy, he can sing too, man. I swear to God.
Man.
Half the time be on stage when he be dancing, he just be too tired because he be dancing too much to sing.
Oh, hell yeah.
So a lot of times that's behind him, but shit.
Yeah, he focused on this entertainment more so than singing at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool.
Yep.
I'm not mad at that at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, beyond that, I can't think of anything, towards the R&B talk.
I think we nailed it on the head then, Jack.
Right on, yeah. So pow.
Yep. First episode in our new environment.
No diggity.
It was hot out.
It was hot.
We had to change it up a little bit.
Hey man, I got tired of people saying, we can see y'all sweating. Like, of course, fam. I was fighting for my life.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
It was tough, but we made it through that bitch.
We made it through. We thought it out.
Dedication. Without dedication, there's no success. That's what I feel.
I mean, that's what it is. Yes. And so the next thing that came up was Tony Yayo. What an entertaining guy. You gotta love Tony Yayo. But he was on Norris Drink Champs. Mm-hmm. I think he had like the longest run time ever on Drink Champs. It was like 5 hours or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But one of the segments that caused an uproar was
5 hours. God damn.
I know, right? Shit.
No way.
Damn. Niggas drinking for 5 hours straight, and talking shit.
Fucked up.
Yeah, nigga. My liver can't. My liver will be wilding for respect at that point.
Ain't no way. We're gonna take a break. I'm sure they took a little break here and there.
They probably did.
Yeah.
They probably did. So if they show 5 hours of recording, imagine how long they were actually in that bitch.
Exactly. 10.
But, oh yeah. So one of the things that's like making its way around the world in the hip hop world, Tony Yayo had a heated debate with DJ EFN about pretty much Biggie Smalls being a better storyteller and a better MC than Ice Cube. Mm-hmm. I guess because EFN said something about Ice Cube, being one of his favorites. I didn't look at the interview.
Yeah.
But it's like
he sound partial. He sound like he's being more, subjective than anything on that.
Yeah.
What's he basing it off of?
If I had to go back, it was more so the storytelling between the two albums. And even I think they just touch on it generally. Mm-hmm. Forgive me for not looking at the video. I'm not no news channel, so I ain't gonna be
ain't too heavy in the shit.
Yeah,
this is what I
just
heard.
Made this world. Yeah. But what made its way about that? It was, I think it was more so pertaining to Biggie dropping them two albums. Mm-hmm. And if I had to say an opinion for that on the outside looking in, how it's gonna be a New York bias anyway. If you slice it with someone like Tony Yayo.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
So it's of course
West Coast. Anything West Coast is usually off. They against that type of shit. Yeah. They're not gonna say it straight up, but right. Biggie's always gonna be better than Tupac. Type of shit.
That type of shit. And then so to hear that about Ice Cube, to say that. Okay.
I wouldn't say better.
Well, as much as I love Biggie, mm-hmm. It wouldn't be fair for me to say that he could even come close to Ice Cube when it comes to that world, with that discography, with the albums like that.
I think.
In fact, hell, Biggie probably would have said, he got his influence from Ice Cube, on the albums, especially when it came to, like, of course, NWA, writing for NWA. But Ice Cube's first two albums is nothing to sneeze at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
America's Most Wanted, Death Certificate.
Just because Biggie died don't mean he's always better than everybody who's still alive. I feel like that's the argument.
That's the fucking argument that I hear every time.
Ice Cube and Biggie and all them were around the same time.
Yeah, and Ice Cube, of course, was ahead of Biggie. So
right. So just barely, I would say.
Well, I'm thinking of Ice Cube from the '80s coming into the '90s.
Yeah. I'm saying if Biggie was still alive, right? Like Ice Cube was still alive, they probably would have the exact same careers, if not. But it's not like if Biggie was still alive, he'd be like 10 times more bigger than Ice Cube right now. That's crazy to me.
It is.
Motherfucker's nice.
Well, the disrespect to Ice Cube is just, out of this world, in my opinion. Well, he gets slept on at times. Especially for his pen game.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, the storytelling that Ice Cube done on the first 2 albums, yeah, they became movies to me rather than just stories.
Man.
Now,
that's how you know.
Yeah, well, of course, Biggie's I Got a Story to Tell. That's a movie within itself. But most other ones, you could say like, yeah, real dope ass stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an unfair, comparison. That, in my honest opinion.
So when they say he's a better storyteller, are they saying that he's a better rapper than Ice Cube?
I think that's what they was leaning on anyway.
Okay,
yeah.
so being a better storyteller
is
almost the exact same thing as being a better rapper.
Right. And even then, when I'm thinking about the best storytellers of hip hop, both of them don't come to my mind first.
Yeah,
I'm thinking Slick Rick.
This man,
I'm thinking
originator,
the originator of this shit. Yeah,
like do some research and put some respect.
Yeah,
the name. That's all. It's the big names.
Yeah, big names, and then I really can't think of anybody that can come close second to Slick Rick.
Yeah,
in my honest opinion.
Shit, Jay-Z to me could tell you a story real good.
Well, yeah, Jay-Z's good too. But I think of Jay-Z pretty much on another level, like a full package type of deal.
Oh yeah.
Versus someone that
DMX.
DMX. DMX. Scarface. That comes to my mind
Scarface,
too. Even without the purpose of telling the stories, he's still telling you stories. Basically how he's breaking certain bars down. So
yeah,
you can still picture it. Yeah,
like you was there.
Right, like you was there on the block with him in the ghetto of in Houston or whatever, just going through whatever he's going through. And so
that's what I respect about the West Coast too. They kind of bring back that storytelling vibe with their culture over there as well. And they kind of try to keep that old school feel, even when they implemented like a new school beat or anything like that, and like a modern sound. They kind of keep the old school undertone of the song that I've noticed on the West Coast to this day, like YG and all them. You can still kind of hear it, feel it.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can still get that feeling of okay. Yeah, I've seen this movie before, but now I'm right here with YG or whoever. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
kind of gets in that storytelling again. So.
Yeah. So hey, shit.
That's what it is, Jack.
It is what it is. Like,
we back here.
We back
at it.
Back at it. So that's that conclusion on that. So I think that's all we got, for right now, bro.
All right, Jack.
Yeah.
So we'll hit him with something on the way out.
Yeah, hit him with something. What you got? As far as like bars or anything.
Strivers achieve what dreamers believe. Hold that and focus on that. Apply that in your life.
Shit. I'm trying to think of what could I top with that,
Little motivation.
That's all.
Episode 30. Gotta get motivation up out here.
Yeah.
We out here prospering, Jack.
That's all.
Young King.
Shit. I'm trying to think who would I get a quote from this week. If anything, shit. This is the first time I had to think real deep. Hold on. I'm thinking, shit. It's may sound funny, but it's more so an underlying thing with that.
Bet.
If you find the motherfucking slippers, don't give them shoes.
Found a motherfucking slippers. Don't give them shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, bars. Just know, we found a motherfucking slippers. Don't give them motherfucking ass some shoes.
Yeah, don't trust everybody that you see that comes in your way.
I like that, Jake.
Yeah.
Shout out to whoever said that, Jake. Blackout.
Blackout.